I'm thinking about discussing some commonly mispronounced words in your workplace. So let's get started. The first one is colleague, as in co-worker. Colleague, I've heard people mispronouncing this word as colleague, which is wrong. You have to stress the first syllable. It's colleague, not colleague. Now let's talk about another word which is pretty interesting. It's resume. Resume. I'm not talking about the verb, which is resume. I'm talking about the shortened version of your curriculum vitae, which is resume, which has this accent marks on E. That's resume. That's the British pronunciation. The stress is on the first syllable. It's resume. Resume. All right. And speaking about the American version, it's resume without the Y sound in the second syllable. That's resume in American English and resume in British English. And there's something that I want you to note, that in the second syllable of both resume and resume, there's a Z sound, okay, not an S sound. It's resume, all right, resume, not resume. It's a Z sound, all right. Now let's talk about the next one, which is office. Office. While speaking in Malayalam, it's okay to call it office by elongating the second syllable. That's fine. But when you're speaking in English, please note that it's office with stress on the first syllable. It's office and a short E sound in the second syllable. It's office, not office. Now let's talk about the man who's in charge of the office. I'm talking about the boss. It's boss, not boss. Boss, not boss. Alright, now let's talk about another verb which you can use in your workplace, which is cooperate. It's cooperate with stress on the second syllable. It's cooperate, not cooperate. Now I have another word for you which is kind of similar to cooperate, which is corporate. Now corporate is another interesting word, and I've heard people mispronouncing this word as corporate. It's not corporate, it's corporate. And finally, I have something about your job. I mean your career. Career, it's stressed on the second syllable. It's career, not carrier. Carrier is a different word which means something or someone that carries something. That's carrier with stress on the first syllable. But here I'm talking about your job, your career. Two syllables, stress on the second syllable. Career it is. So I hope you find this video informative, and in case you want to know more details about the courses that we provide at English House, you can click the link in the description. So let me get back to my work. Thank you.
English House. WhatsApp-ലൂടെ get learning bros. IELTS മുതൽ juniors വരെ spoken English-ലെ പഠിക്കേണ്ട bros.
വാട്സാപ്പിലൂടെ കേരളത്തെ ഇംഗ്ലീഷിൽ സൂപ്പറാക്കുന്നത് ഇംഗ്ലീഷ് ഹൗസ്.
English House.